In this presentation, we will be discussing the ballot and demonstration judge duties. Some precincts will combine these responsibilities, especially when you have a smaller team in the primary election. Locate the ballot and demonstration judge folder from the blue box or clear tote. Then locate the boxes of ballots and take them to the ballot table. You may want to set up a ballot counting table behind your ballot and demonstration judge table that can be used for the opening, counting, and initialing of the ballots throughout the day. This is also a place that you could keep the ballots secure and away from voters. Before 7 a.m., verify the total number of ballots received matches the number on the precinct certification form. Inside your ballot and demonstration judge folder, you will find instructions to perform the tasks, any forms needed, an extra set of blue sample ballots to be posted near the greeter or near your ballot and demonstration judge table. Demonstration ballots should be used to give instructions to the voter. You will also find an incident log and, lastly, the spoiled and defective ballot envelope. In the front of the folder, you will find the ballot tally sheet. Begin opening ballots and verifying the count prior to the polls opening. Ask your head judge how many ballots you should prepare. In a primary election, you'll prepare fewer than in a general election. Ballots are packaged by weight and may or may not contain 50 ballots. This is why we count each pack of ballots. Use the plus or minus columns to record any variances. This must be done for each pack of ballots that is opened. Further instructions for completing the tally sheet are located in the demonstration and ballot judge folder.
After counting, 2 election judges must initial each ballot in the top left corner. Throughout the day, you'll likely need more ballots. When opening additional packs, verify the count, record that count on the ballot tally sheet, and ensure 2 election judges have signed each ballot. The ballot style, or the precinct name and school district, are printed at the bottom of each ballot. Once the polls have opened, the ballot judge's duty is to take the voter's receipt and give the voter the correct ballot. If you have multiple styles, match the district number on the receipt to the district number at the bottom of the ballot. Direct them next to the demonstration table. Sometimes a spindle is used to place the voter receipts during the day. It also might be a good idea to bundle the receipts in groups of 25 by ballot style. Throughout the day, you may want to count them and verify the number of receipts with the count on the DS200 if time permits. Secrecy covers should be available on the ballot table if a voter wishes to use one. Please do not place ballots inside of secrecy covers ahead of handing the ballot to the voter. Now we will discuss the role of the demonstration judge in the polling location. The demonstration judge uses demonstration ballots found in the folder to instruct the voter to completely fill in the oval next to the candidate or question of their choice. Always show the voter both sides of the ballot. Please instruct the voter to pause at the ballot counter to verify their ballot has been counted. Once you're finished with your instructions, direct the voter to a booth, a table, or the AutoMark to complete their ballot. If the voter chooses to use the AutoMark, refer them to the election judge for further directions. In a state partisan primary election, a ballot will contain a partisan and nonpartisan side. On the partisan side, please explain to the voter that they cannot cross over party vote. They can vote for only one party or one column. If needed, refer the voter to the sign that has been provided by the Secretary of State's office regarding a partisan primary. Election judges should avoid the following activities when working anywhere in the polling location, but especially as a ballot or demonstration judge. You should never point to a candidate or question's name on the ballot. Please refrain from discussing a candidate's position or information regarding a candidate. Also, don't discuss any information about a question on the ballot with a voter or any other election judge while you're in the polling place. A voter doesn't have to memorize all the instructions you give them. Frequently, they are also posted inside the voting booths. If a voter makes a mistake on their ballot, they will be directed to the ballot and demonstration judge table. Inside the ballot and demonstration judge folder is a spoiled and defective ballot envelope with instructions printed on the outside of the envelope. Please explain to the voter how to exchange their ballot. Then, the voter will place their spoiled ballot inside the envelope. Count or keep track of how many ballots are being placed inside the envelope throughout the day. Please do not write anything on the ballot or alter the ballot in any way from its original content. Also, do not tear up the ballot or rip the ballot in any way. Throughout the day, you'll keep track of how many ballots are in the envelope because your precinct will use the number of spoiled ballots to help you balance at the end of election night. After 8 p.m. and after the last voter has gone through your precinct, it is time to close down the polls. Please follow the instructions for returning items used by the ballot and demonstration judge that is on the front of the judge folder.
Count and record the number of ballots that have been placed in the spoiled, defective, and duplicate ballot envelope. This count is recorded on your summary worksheet. Wait to seal this envelope until the precinct is balanced. If needed, the ballots can be folded to fit into the envelope. You will need to have a minimum of 4 judges sign the seal or label that is attached to the spoiled and defective ballot envelope. Attach the label over the opening of the envelope to seal it. Then have 4 judges sign it. At the end of the evening, after you're balanced, place the envelope into your canvas bag.
At the end of the night, add or subtract the discrepancies into the total box. Then, transfer this number to the head judge incident log on line 2. Next, count any unused ballots from opened packages. Put that on that line. Next, on the middle line, you'll count all unopened packages of ballots and multiply by 50. Finally, on the bottom line, you'll add those boxes together, and that will be your total of unused ballots.
At the end of the day, you will return all used voter receipts in your voter receipt plastic bag. Remove all rubber bands and paper clips, and then this bag goes into your blue box to be returned to Washington County on election night. Secrecy covers will be returned in your blue supply box if they were found there in the morning. For those of you used to putting the secrecy covers with your voting booths and automark and flag for pickup, please pay close attention to this change. This includes the cities of Birchwood, Lakeland, Forest Lake, Oakdale, Woodbury, Landfall, Pine Springs, and Grant. These cities will return their secrecy covers in the blue supply box. All other cities should discuss with their city clerk where they want the secrecy covers returned. All non-voted ballots are returned to your municipal clerk or to Washington County in the boxes they came in. The cities of Birchwood, Forest Lake, Grant, Lakeland, Landfall, Oakdale, Pine Springs, and Woodbury should return all of their unused or non-voted ballots to Washington County on election night. This includes all non-voted ballots, even if the package was opened and initialed. Further instructions for the ballot and demonstration judge role may be found in the ballot and demonstration judge folder. If you have questions throughout election day that cannot be answered by your head judge, please call 651-430-6790 and our election staff will be happy to help you.